everyone, Mewtwo Overkill here once again. Now, as you recall, I did a review of this a couple of years ago. The Rise of Atlantis, Orichalcos Chronicles, Orica structure deck made by Pegasus Fantasy Cards. Great guy. Go check them out. I'll leave links in the description. So, I did a review of this deck, and, well, just today I got another one in the mail that I'm going to open and review for you. This is Structure Deck Corruption of the Fallen, basically an Orichalcos based Yugi deck, like while Yugi was influenced by the Orichalcos. So this is Corruption of the Fallen. On the back it has the deck list, the blurb, and the structure deck, it says what the deck has. It has 41 cards with 38 commons, a super rare, an ultra, and a secret. And as you can see, Dark Magician is the secret. None of the cards in here are real. They're all handmade. And so this is going to be my first time opening this. The Orichalcos Chronicles Corruption of the Fallen structure deck made by Pegasus Fantasy Cards. So, and you can see the top and the bottom. Alright, let's open this baby up. I love that there's no tape on the top, like when you open it. There's glue on the bottom just to keep everything from falling out, but he does not tape the top shut or glue it shut, which is really nice, so I can keep the box in pristine condition. So the deck comes out here, and there is a little bit of there's a little sleeve here that he cut a sliver into, so you can pull the Dark Magician, the cover card, the Dark Magician, right out. Has secret rare for the foil on the picture. Then we have, I love how he, the last one I had, he kind of just put him in a Ziploc bag in here, but he's since improved, he's definitely improved his craft since then. And, now I've got this little plastic case here that holds the cards more securely. If I can get it open. Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about the cutoff. I decided to get some scissors to open this little tape here. I think that's got it. Alright, let's open this baby up. It's also even wrapped up in a little paper here to keep them even more secure. And so let's get this off and see what the deck has to offer. It's mostly based on Yugi's. It's based on Yugi's deck, so there's going to be a lot of reprints. But I got it just for the aesthetic, and because I'm going to be starting a new series on this channel soon. Custom structure Orica structure deck duels, and obviously the first duel is going to be Rise of Atlantis versus Corruption of the Fallen. So that'll be pretty cool. Look forward for that. I'm also going to be taking requests to from you guys to know what decks you want to see next, and what decks you want me to get next. So that'll be pretty cool interaction. So we have Alpha the Magnet Warrior, Beta the Magnet Warrior, Breaker the Magical Warrior. Just checking to see if any of these have their anime effects. Blackluster Soldier, a ritual version. Beast of Gilfer. It's not called Archfiend of Gilfer. It's called it was called Beast of Gilfer in the anime. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target a monster on the field, equip it to the target. The monster loses 500 attack. Will equip with this card. Okay. Berfomet. Buster Blader. Big Shield Gardna. Catapult Turtle. Dark Magician Girl, Gamma, the Magnet Warrior, Giant Soldier of Stone, Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, Jack's Knight, which oddly enough is a level 4 in this version. So I think he was a level 4 in the anime too. King's Knight, Obnoxious Celtic Guardian, Queen's Knight, Sangan, this is before the errata, Valkyrian the Magna Warrior. Now that's all the monster cards and the Dark Magician. So into spells we have Berserker Soul. I believe this is the anime version. Selecting a monster you control with attack of 1500 or less that declared a direct attack this turn during your battle phase. Discard your entire hand, draw one card and show it to your opponent. If it's a monster card, send it to the graveyard and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the monster you selected. This effect repeats until you draw a non-monster card, so you can potentially OTK with this card alone, which is pretty cool. Blackluster Ritual, Card of Sanctity with the anime artwork and effect, Card Destruction, Diffusion Wave Motion, Graceful Charity, Magic Formula, Magical Hats, which was a spell in the anime and it has a pretty big effect, which is its anime effect. I believe it summons the hat tokens. You can hide Dark Magician underneath it. You can also hide other spells and traps underneath the hats to set traps for your opponent and convince them to attack it. Monster Reborn with the OCG artwork. Necromancy, I forgot what this does. You select up to 4 random monsters from your opponent's graveyard. That's already confusing. And special summon them in face-up defense position on your opponent's side of the field. Now this is kind of counterintuitive to me. Why would you why would you give your opponent a free soul charge? If a monster special summoned by this effect is destroyed, all face-up monsters your opponent controls. All face-up monsters your opponent controls lose 600 attack for each of these monsters until the end phase. Okay, that's... I don't know why... I don't know, this card's kind of weird. I mean, you soul charge your opponent's graveyard for them. It's kind of counterintuitive to me. I can see how he used this in the anime. He used this with, he exchanged this card with Raphael and then used hand control to force him to activate it, making Yugi soul charge his own graveyard, which was pretty cool. Polymerization with the dub artwork. Pot of Greed. Then we have the Seal of Orichalcos. This is our super rare, along with 2 more common ones. This has the Upper Deck Entertainment effect, I believe. The Shallow Grave. Does it have the anime effect? Each player selects one monster in their graveyard. Nope, it's not a UCAN, so it's the real one. Dust Tornado. Mirror Force. Natural Selection. What does this card do? Activate only during your opponent's turn. Destroy one face-up monster your opponent controls, and special summon one selection token with the same level, type, attribute, attack, and defense as the destroyed monster. The selection token is destroyed during the end phase. Okay, that's okay. Now, here's our ultra rare. This is Reduction Barrier, and this card's kind of odd. Damage the player takes in battle becomes 1/10. So, I think it's during the turn this card is activated, or I think it's either during the turn this card is activated you take 1/10 of all damage from battle, or it only works for 1 battle. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up on the wiki. But and then our last card in the deck is Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. So that is the not Rise of Atlantis, but Corruption of the Fallen structure deck. based on Yugi when he was corrupted by the Orichalcos, of course. So, 3 Seal of Orichalcos. I'm going to have to see how this deck can do against darts with Rise of Atlantis. Because the darts deck is pretty overpowered, but Yugi has a lot, Orichalcos Yugi has a lot of trump cards and draw power. Like, he has freaking, he has like so many draw power cards, and then he has Reduction Barrier, Natural Selection, and things like that. So yeah, I really like this deck. The craftsmanship on this is absolutely phenomenal. And as an added bonus, he also gave me 2 other cards just as a throw-in promo. He gave me the Ties of Friendship as a common, and he also gave me a Soul token of Weevil Underwood trapped in the Orichalcos. So that's really cool. If you like this video, click the like button, comment, tell me what you think. I am taking requests, and expect a Rise of Atlantis versus Corruption of the Fallen structure deck duel soon. And like I said, I'll also be taking requests on what structure decks you want to see from Pegasus Fantasy Cards only, and also what character decks you want to see fight each other. So this has been Mewtwo Overkill. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave links to Pegasus Fantasy Cards eBay and Etsy in the description, so you can go check them out, maybe buy something for yourself. And I should mention this: these structure decks, they cost $80 USD with I think $260 shipping, so it's a little pricey, but well worth the investment, I feel, if you're an Orica collector and just someone who appreciates Oricas. So once again, see you all next time. This deck is fantastic. All his structure decks are pretty cool. And I'll leave reminders of everything and links to his stuff, to Pegasus Fantasy Cards, in the description. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Goodbye.